I want to say last week, and we got a nice close-up of that really pretty, almost scaly pattern on their feathers there. Rue's a Goffin's cockatoo. She's one of our resident parrots, so you got to see what the babies looked like in the other room. This is full grown. Rue is 4 years old. So they're a good medium-sized parrot, very, very smart. So there's definitely a bird that you want to make sure you have plenty of time to engage with them, and that you also provide them with a lot of really dynamic toys, perching, puzzles, problem solving. Rue actually figured out how to change our thermostat here. She also tries to type after watching me type, so definitely a bird that is gonna, watch and do monkey see, monkey do. So make sure you have a lot of stimulating, engaging materials around if you're thinking of a Goffin parrot. Such a good bird. Someone asked about the lifespan of a parrot like Rue. So Goffins, being a medium-sized parrot, they have that potential to live 30 plus years. I've met ones that are in their 40s. I've also heard of them making it to 50. So, 30 is a nice average, but they are going to be long-lived parrots. So, in general, the larger the parrot, the longer the lifespan. Someone asked how to get parrots used to when they're young. Taking your time to desensitize them to hands is the best way to do that. Talking to them, offering them treats between the bars, letting them see that you're not a threat or a potential predator to them. Someone asked if any of the birds talk. Almost all of our parrots talk. Every parrot, all the way down to the budgie size, has the potential to talk and the capacity to do so. However, it's going to be dependent a lot on personality of the bird, the training that the humans put in, and then the environment and the sounds they're hearing in the environment. Someone asked about a Kayik conure, so those are going to be two different species. Kayiks are their own species and conures are their own family. So I can show you our white-bellied Kayik, and then I can highlight some conures for you because they are going to be very different. Oh, someone's asking how to spell Pionus. It's Pionus. This is Olive. She's our resident white-bellied Kayik. She is hilarious and so sweet. She's named Olive because of that Kelly green olive color on her body. I'm sorry, that olive-colored green on her body. Normally, Kayiks have a Kelly green back and feathers, but Olive hatched with olive-colored ones, hence the name. Someone asked which one was the bright yellow one. Let me see. Was it the Quaker parrot you were talking about over here? So this one, this bright yellow one up here is going to be a Quaker parrot. The color mutation is Lutino. And then this right here is going to be Flip, our golden conure. There's also golden conures there. And yes, I will absolutely show our cockatiels. I love the requests. Okay, let's see. We're located in Arlington Heights, Illinois. And I keep seeing questions about pricing. Give us a call if you want more information. We can be reached at 224-735-7537. I love the cockatiels. These guys are so stinking sweet. They're very playful. Cockatiels are known for their whistling, as we can hear. Wow, it's okay. Beautiful. So this one's a female, and you can tell because she has this really pretty purling on her wings, and it hasn't gone away yet. This one's also female. So as they get older, males with this pearl pattern tend to have the color kind of become solid and not as pearly and obvious, whereas the females will keep that really pretty pattern on their back. Let's see, all of our parrots are hand-raised. That's a great question. Every single one is hand-raised. We do not have any wild-caught birds. We're very much big proponents of keeping the wild wild. So all of our birds are captive raised, captive hatched, and hand-raised by us. And we are very proud of what we have set up because everything is done ethically and sustainably with the bird's best interest in mind. Someone asked about shipping. We ship to New York, yes, and we offer shipping to any major airport within the continental U.S. So sorry to those of you in Alaska and Hawaii, we can't really ship to you, but anyone within the continental U.S., we can absolutely offer shipping. These guys are stunning. My goodness. Okay, we'll take a minute so that we can look at, someone asked if we feed seeds or pellets. Well, before we take a minute, I will show you what we do. So we offer a combination for them. It's always a 2 pellet ratio to 1 seed ratio. And that's because we don't want them to just sit there and eat only seeds, but it is important that they have access to seeds because parrots are seed dispersers in the wild. They're secondary seed dispersers, so it's important that they have access, but it's a lot more important how much and what kind, which is why we have a lot more pellet than we do seed in there, and then the seeds we offer, a lot of them are oat groats, a lot of them are safflower. Those are going to be really, really healthy options for them. Oh my gosh, we're catching them in action. So if you were paying attention earlier, I was talking about how the white-capped Pyonis and the yellow-nape orange-wing hybrid Amazon are best friends. And this is what I'm talking about. They might not do it because they know they're being watched, but these two are best buddies and they love to hang out and cuddle. Someone asked if we don't do chop. No, we do chop every single day. They get fresh chopped and soak and sprout daily, but the question I was answering was about seed or pellet. But they do get chopped every day, and we combine it with a signature soak and sprout so that they're still getting some protein and added fats, the good fats of course. But let me show you what that looks like. We have it out right now. The Pyonis love their chop. So it's a nice blend of fruits and veggies and chickpeas, lentils, beans. It's just wonderful. Again, if you guys have questions about pricing, you need to visit the website at parrotstars.com, or you can call us for more info. And we can be reached at 224-735-7537. You're so handsome. Okay, we'll come back over here. Hi, gorgeous. Yes, the beautiful blue eclectus parrot is still here. We actually just featured him when we took a step into the baby room. So if there's time, maybe we can do that after. But this is what our green cheek conures look like. So we're going in the aviary. Wow, hi everybody. What's going on? I'll see if I can coax them down with some walnuts, because that tends to be their favorite. Let me see. There we go, we have a taker right away. I nicknamed this guy Patches because he's got a patchy little head. That's just the way he hatched. But he is like the nicest bird I've ever met. And then there's his sister as well. This patchy guy is so sweet and just, oh my goodness. If I didn't have a female green cheek at home, I would take him in a heartbeat. We do have Indian ringnecks. We just featured them, but you can also view them in person or on our website at parrotstars.com. There's a lot of color mutations in here, which is nice because I can take the time to point them out to you. So right here, this guy is gonna, oh, he got scared. These guys are what you would consider a normal green cheek, where they have that darker green, the really nice red tail. But these guys, everyone in here is the same species, even though they're different color mutations. So right here we have a cinnamon green cheek conure. And then we have a dilute green cheek conure up there with that really dark beak and the pretty yellow and red bellies. Next to him is a turquoise yellow side green cheek. Absolutely stunning. We have a pineapple, whoop, that just flew away. We have more dilutes up in the corner there. Let's see, who else can I entice to hang out with us? Let's see. Got more walnuts for you guys. All right, now you can see the back of our turquoise yellow side there. That's a beautiful bird. There's another one of our normals. This is a very handsome dilute there, again with that darker gray beak and the really vibrant colors. Beautiful. Oh, they love the walnuts. What are you doing? If you couldn't tell, I kind of love my job. I love what I do, and I feel very fortunate that I get to work with such amazing species. Here at Parrot Stars, we believe that it's both a privilege and an honor to work with these animals. So therefore, it's our duty to provide them with the best possible care that we can offer. Wow. Someone asked if walnuts are better than peanuts. Yes, walnuts are much better than peanuts. In general, you want to make sure your birds aren't having too many peanuts, because peanuts don't have a ton of nutritional value in it for the birds. Walnuts give the birds protein, but it also provides them with a lot of really good fats. So fats that are good for their body, as opposed to eating like junk food type food. What fruits can Amazons eat? Amazons can eat pretty much the same fruit and veggies that any other parrot can. And most parrots can eat exactly what we eat when it comes to fruits and veggies, but you'll want to stay away from avocados, onions, garlic, and mushrooms. Those are going to be toxic to your bird. So definitely don't give them those. Budgies are the #1 most commonly surrendered species here at Parrot Star. So if you're ever looking for a budgie, please think of us. We don't breed them because they are surrendered so often. And last summer, a box of them was left in our parking lot, which was very sad and upsetting. So if you ever want to add a budgie to your life, please think of us. Don't really go to a commercial store if you can help it. Unfortunately, that just kind of contributes to the problem of them being purchased on impulse and then immediately surrendered or let go out the window. It can be kind of hard. So, just making sure that if you're going to get a bird, even if you're going to get a budgie, that you do your research and make sure that, that is the right fit for you. Because oftentimes these little guys are purchased on impulse or for their children. And then when that novelty wears off, they either get let go out the window or dumped in our parking lot. So really important that you do your research and make sure that you have the time and space and budget for a bird like that in your life. Someone asked how old our budgies are. I can tell you which ones are younger. This little splayed one is probably the youngest one we have in here, but unfortunately we only know as much as we're told when they're surrendered, and a lot of them are just dropped off without anyone filling out any surrender forms. So these guys are just kind of to the best of our guess when it comes to ages. Someone asked if you can tell when they're pregnant, so when a bird is getting ready to lay eggs,